is Friday evening and we are getting the ammo week started. I just got out of work, so we are headed to Bass Pro and we are headed to Rural King. I might place an online order. I'm not sure. It depends if I can find stuff or not. I don't know. Let's go see what they got. No primers, but we've got some 2495 H110 CFE pistol, competition smokeless powder, Hornady Super Performance rifle powder, HP 38, and then some Varget. We got some more of that SIG Elite Defense 10mm, 30 bucks for 20 rounds. Then we've got the Herders, 50 rounds, jacketed hollow points for 26. It's about 60 cents or 52 cents a round. So I might get those and compare that to like a 124 grain HST. I think I'll get a box of that. In the pistol section, I don't see too much new. There's just more 380. I remember when 380 would not stay on the shelves or wasn't here. We've also got some 5.7 by 2.8, 38 special still here. But other than that, the same 40, the same 9, the same 45. It's not moving, so we're just waiting on the prices to go down. In the rifle section, looks like they got some Herders 30-06, that's new, $27 for 20 rounds. They got some Herders 223, 90 for 150. Wish that was cheaper. We got some more Winchester, nothing too much new. 125 grain, 300 blackout for 23, that's over my max. Other than that, everything's pretty much all the same. This is the only thing new. You got some Blazer 9mm 100 rounds for 33. It's actually not a bad deal, but other than that, that 45 is still here. I thought that would be gone. And that 10mm is still there. I got some 12 gauge 8-shot Brownings, but I don't see a price. Got some 2015 competition smokeless powder, Rotumbo Magnum rifle powder, and then some 30-31. Definitely starting to see more 380 self-defense rounds show up on the shelves. There's Remington, there's Silver Tips, there's V-Crown, there's Punch. So definitely more 380 on the shelves. We've got some 45 Colt, 460 S&W, and some 44 Mag down there. So those are new. Ton of shotguns still. No 410 for all you 410 fans. It's not there, but plenty on the shelves. It's all turkey loads and self-defense rounds. Just too much to go over. This is all rimfire. Prices are still a little high, a lot of high, but there's just more and it's staying there. 17, 22 mag, 22 LR. It's all there. Remember when you couldn't find 380? Well, the 380's been here on the shelves for a long time now. 380, 380, 380, 380, 380, 380, 380, 380. And you got all this 9mm, all 9mm. Basically, that half of that shelf, and this shelf is now 9. Then 40 on the next shelf down. There you got 40 45 Colt for $70, 38 special, and then that is all 45, and then you got bucket of bullets on the bottom. Over here you definitely got a lot of 223 5.56 in. It's the first time I've seen the Winchester white boxes here in a while, but then you got the regular 20 round packs. Just the whole top there is 223 5.56. So that's more than I've seen in a while. Then we've got 300 blackout over here, 22 Nosler, 270, more 300 blackout, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.8 SPC. I don't even know anything about that round, but that's not that expensive. 6mm, 308 as usual, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6mm, 30-30, 300 Win. It's all here. 450 Bushmaster, 30-06, 7mm odd 8, that's not moving. So if you need stuff, I'd say 80% of it's here. This is the most ammo I've seen in the Rural King in a while. Got the arm score 22, still got the 5.7 by 2.8 for 48 bucks. These streaks are 10 bucks. Might get some of that. Somebody asked me to do some budget testing, but I don't think these are hollow points. No, they're not. So never mind that. 22, 6.5 cents around. 12 gauge 8 shot for 11 bucks. You got 6.5 PRC for 45 bucks. 38 special for 28. That's not terrible. Some Federal Punch 40, the Sig V Crown 45. You'll see that on Saturday. The American Gunner for 17. It's a good deal. 40. Critical Defense for 30. And here are the hollow point. Nope, they're not hollow points either. That's 45 streaks. 40 for 26. 12 gauge 9 shot. There's also a 12 gauge 7.5 shot. Not sure which is which, but 10 bucks. You still got the 10 millimeter, 125 grain. Got 243 for 33. This is 380, like I said, in Bass Pro. There's a ton of 380 out there. You got 308 Terminal Ascent for 45. Got a 200 round pack for 77, 40 cents a round, 52 cents a round. That's 40, 9 millimeter. It's too expensive. More 12 gauge for 10 bucks. Back at the house, recap time. Short week, but pretty good week. Got some necessities. You know, anytime that these federal syntechs are on sale, I'm gonna buy them. 20 bucks. And that's what I use in the competition in the Patriot game. So that was at the local shop. They had a sale. They also had a sale on the MagTech. It was $19.99. They had the Gold Dot 45, which is what I've been looking for, but it was $40, and I can get it online for I think $25. So that's a huge difference. And as much as I want to support my local shop, I just can't do that. They had some 45-70 there for 40 bucks for 20 rounds, which is actually probably the best deal I've seen. So it's like you go to your local shop, something is so overpriced like that Gold Dot, and they're 9 millimeter and they're 40. It's just unbelievably expensive. And then there's this Barnes 45-70 that's $40, and it's cheaper than pretty much anywhere around. So sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. But I got a Federal Syntech for $19.99. I got 5 boxes. That'll hold me over for Patriot games for probably 2 competitions, because the first one's only 1 day. Somebody had mentioned to me about doing more of a budget 9mm jacketed hollow point test. So I was in Bass Pro and they had these Herders 9mm 50 rounds of jacketed hollow points. These were $26, so that puts that just over 50 cents a round for a hollow point, which is not bad. It's just your standard jacketed hollow point made by Winchester. I've got this one, and then I've got a Winchester SZN, I think it was, and I got those for $22 for 50 rounds. So that's another budget option, because this person in the comment, I forgot your name, I forgot what it was, said they got the Streaks, I think it was, for 10 bucks. So, you know, we'll do a little budget gel test here, 9mm jacketed hollow points, and then there was a lot of ammo this week. I mean, the shelves are so full, I just can't go over every single thing that they have there. The video would be an hour long and nobody wants to watch it, and I don't even want to make it. But they had 6.8 PRC. I think it was 6.8 PRC. Maybe it was 6.5. I thought I saw 6.8 PRC. 6.5 PRC, like those, it's staying on the shelves. There was a ton of 223, 5.56. There's more 380 than I've seen in a really long time. So it's like, and all that 22, all the shotgun stuff, nothing is like in and out. There's maybe a couple of things, but there's nothing that's like there and then there's a mad rush to get it. Even some of the powder is coming back on a more regular basis at Bass Pro. And not primers, but powder has been showing up quite a bit now that the price has gone up. Funny how that happens. But at that 5.7 by 2.8 has stayed on the table at Rural King for a couple of weeks now. I mean, it's expensive, but it is what it is. But anyway, I got a box of Browning 22 LR 400 rounds for 25 bucks, which put it at 6.8 cents per round. I have a couple other these boxes. I think they might have been 500 rounds before the shrinkflation happened, and I think I'll do a bulk box test. I tried to do this with the Federal, but it wound up being little packs of 50, and this would be an actual bulk box test. But I didn't get a ton because I ordered some more gel. I ordered another block of gel because my gel test, I had a bunch of projectiles go straight through, and I also ordered the mold. So I'm gonna melt down what I have. I've got a fresh block, and then I can, the rabbit, Peter, I'm not buying a mold for that, so I'll just chop him up, and that sounds really terrible. I'll just, as the blocks get a little smaller, I can add some pieces of Peter into the blocks. But I was thinking about getting an 8x8x18 mold, but the volume on a 6x6x16 is half of what an 8x8x18 is. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's just way too big. So 6x6x16, I got another one coming. We're going to do more gel tests. I got some more projectiles that I want to test because it's really so cool. You're going to see the SIG V-Crown versus Federal Punch 45 on Saturday. That's when that video is going to come out, and they're really fun to make, and they're really interesting. I got a bunch of other tricks up my sleeve, got some other ideas for videos. Thank you all for staying with me. The past couple of months have been pretty tough in terms of YouTube and their monetization. Almost all of my videos that I mark appropriately, and they are turned yellow. Yellow means limited monetization, and when I was chatting with somebody from YouTube, they said that they do not push out videos that are yellow. So the views have been way down, but Tuesday's video, I think it was, or Monday's video with shooting the old magazines, that one did pretty well despite being yellow until it turned green. There was another guy that John told me about. His name is HR Funk, and he's having the same problem. He's got 50,000 subscribers, and he doesn't get nearly the amount of views that he used to. So YouTube is definitely screwing a bunch of the GunTuber channels, and it really sucks. But thank you all for staying with me. That's going to do it for this week's ammo hunt. We're going to have more stuff next week. That's going to do it. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below. We will see you in the next video.